The WAG-12 surpasses it in every way: efficiency, speed, and sheer pulling capacity. What makes this shot special is the location. Kerala rarely sees these high-power freight machines resting off the main line, and Palakkad's yard offers a rare close-up look at India's freight future. The WAG-12 isn't just a locomotive, it's a symbol of the next generation of Indian railways: bigger, stronger, and built to transform the way goods move across the country. Stay tuned with Palakkad Roads and Rails for more incredible railway moments. And don't forget to subscribe for the latest rail fan captures. Today at Palakkad Junction Goods Yard, we spotted something rare. The mighty WAG-12 electric locomotive at rest. This is not just any engine. The WAG-12 is India's most powerful freight locomotive, delivering a staggering 12,000 horsepower. Built at Madhepura by Alstom, this twin-section giant was designed specifically for the country's dedicated freight corridors. With its Bobo plus Bobo configuration and 8 axles, the WAG-12 produces a continuous power output of around 9,000 kilowatts. It can haul freight trains weighing more than 6,000 tons at speeds up to 100 kilometers per hour, and in future runs, it can even touch 120. Before we go further, please comment from which part of the world you are watching this video. For your information, we are located in the southern Indian state of Kerala. And if you like the videos, please consider giving a like and subscribing to the channel. It really helps us bring you more railway content. The locomotive you're seeing here is fitted with Favely single-arm pantographs, a hallmark of its advanced design. Compared to the older WAG-9, the WAG-12 surpasses it in every way: efficiency, speed, and sheer pulling capacity. What makes this shot special is the location. Kerala rarely sees these high-power freight machines resting off the main line, and Palakkad's yard offers a rare close-up look at India's freight future. The WAG-12 isn't just a locomotive, it's a symbol of the next generation of Indian railways. Bigger, stronger, and built to transform the way goods move across the country. Stay tuned with Palakkad Roads and Rails for more incredible railway moments. And don't forget to subscribe for the latest rail fan captures.
Hello and welcome aboard. You're watching Palakkad Roads and Rails, your daily dose of rail fanning. We're so glad you're here. Your support keeps us going, inspiring us to capture and share the magic of Indian railways, the trains, the tracks, and the stations that connect our incredible country. Today we're rail fanning from the beautiful village of Mankurusi, nestled in Palakkad district, Kerala. This peaceful spot is part of the Southern Railway Zone, under the Palakkad Division, a vital lifeline linking major cities and towns across Kerala and Tamil Nadu. So sit back, relax, and let's enjoy the sights and sounds of Indian railways together. In today's rail fanning moment, we are witnessing the speeding pass of Indian Railways train number 56,608, the Nilambur Road to Palakkad Junction passenger. This humble passenger train covers a distance of 110 kilometers, making 16 halts along the way. With a travel time of 3 hours and 5 minutes, it rolls along at an average speed of 36 kilometers per hour, connecting towns, villages, and lives. A quick note about its origin: the Nilambur Road railway station. Situated at the end of the Nilambur-Shoranoor line, this historic terminus was built to transport precious timber from the lush Nilambo forest down to the plains and ports of Kerala.
Train is approaching. Don't cross the track. ரயில் வண்டி வந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறது. எனவே விருப்பு பாதையை கடக்காதீர்கள். Train is approaching. Don't cross the track. ரயில் வண்டி வந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறது. எனவே விருப்பு பாதையை கடக்காதீர்கள். Train is approaching. Don't cross the track.
Hello and welcome back to Palakkad Roads and Rails. Welcome to another glimpse of Indian Railways from rural Kerala. This is Malayampalam village nestled in the scenic landscapes of Vadavanur, Palakkad, Kerala state, India. Here we find a Indian Railways level crossing. where the red lights flash, signaling vehicles to stop before crossing the railway tracks. The distance between Pollachi in Tamil Nadu and Palakkad Junction in Kerala state is 52 kilometers. This very gate is at the 31-kilometer mark. From here, just 21 kilometers remain to reach Palakkad Junction railway station located at Olavakod. The dedicated Indian Railways gateman on duty ensures the safety of everyone, carefully closing the gates to secure the area. But this crossing is more than just a road. It also spans over an irrigational canal, adding to the charm of this rural setting. The road we're on is the Kambrattu Challa to Malayam Pallam road. A peaceful everyday moment in the heart of Kerala where trains and rural life coexist. Now we patiently wait for the Chennai Palakkad Express, making its way toward Palakkad Junction, located at Olavakod. It's 8:40 now. Train is around 10 minutes late today. And here it comes. Palakkad Express roaring past us in full throttle, hauled by the powerful WAP4 locomotive number 22527 from Arakonam Shed of Indian Railways. As the train passes, the gateman gets ready to open the gates, allowing the vehicles to move forward. Thank you for watching Palakkad Roads and Rail's daily dose of rail fanning. do come back often. And if you like our content, please consider subscribing to our channel. Hello, friends, and welcome to the Palakkad Roads and Rails podcast, your window into the real stories behind our trains, tracks, and towns. In today's episode, we're talking about a serious issue that affects thousands of local commuters every single day: the lack of adequate passenger train services on the Palakkad Pollachi Palani railway line. It's a route that once promised great potential. After the gauge conversion and full electrification, everyone expected progress, faster trains, more connectivity, and new opportunities for the region. But what actually happened is quite the opposite. Instead of adding services, the line was downgraded from 5 pairs of passenger trains per day down to just 2. And even worse, most of those trains now skip stops at smaller village stations, leaving local people stranded and the very purpose of the railway defeated. Modern train lines that cost millions to build but serve almost no one. It sounds impossible, right? Yet that's exactly what's happening across South India. And it reveals a fascinating story about how infrastructure can completely miss its mark.
That's quite a statement. What exactly is going on there?
Picture 2 major railway routes in Kerala and Tamil Nadu that should be transforming daily life for hundreds of thousands of people: the Palakkad Pollachi Coimbatore line and the Palakkad Palani Dindigul Madurai route. They spent nearly 500 crore rupees upgrading them. Electrification, new signals, modern stations, everything.
So, with that kind of investment, these routes must be pretty busy, right?
Well, that's the thing. These beautiful modern train lines are basically expensive ornaments. The Palakkad Pollachi Coimbatore route, not a single practical passenger train for daily commuters. We're talking about a region with over 2 million people who could benefit from these services.
Hold on. You're saying they built this whole modern system and nobody can actually use it?
Oh, trains run all right, but they're all long distance express trains that just thunder through these communities. Imagine being a student or office worker watching these gleaming trains zoom past while you're cramped in a bus for hours. The local stations, and there are 12 major ones, just sit there empty most of the day.
That seems like an enormous waste. What about the other route you mentioned?
The Palakkad Dindigul route is even more frustrating because it connects to major temple towns like Palani, which sees over 7 million pilgrims annually. The potential for both religious and commercial traffic is huge, but the train services are so irregular and poorly timed that they're practically useless.
Looking at those numbers, this seems like a massive missed opportunity for economic development.
Exactly. And here's what makes it even more absurd. Implementing a solution would cost almost nothing. They just need to add MEMU services, these efficient short-haul trains at practical times. The infrastructure is already there, paid for, and ready to go.
So, what's actually preventing this from happening?
It's all about priorities and metrics. Indian Railways measures success by long-distance revenue and express train frequencies. But here's a shocking statistic. Studies show that proper local train services could take 40,000 vehicles off these roads daily. That's not just about convenience, it's about pollution, safety, and economic efficiency.
Those environmental implications are significant. What kind of impact would proper service have on local communities?
The potential is staggering. Take Pollachi, it's one of Asia's largest jaggery markets and processes 30% of India's coconut production. Proper train connectivity could double that economic activity. Or consider the educational impact. There are over 50 colleges in Coimbatore alone that students can't easily reach.
That really puts the human cost of this planning failure into perspective.
And here's what makes this story even more relevant today. With fuel prices soaring and climate concerns growing, we are essentially forcing people into private vehicles or uncomfortable bus journeys when we have a perfectly good electric railway system just sitting there.
Looking at the bigger picture, what does this tell us about infrastructure development in general?
It exposes this fundamental disconnect between planners and users. We are stuck in this top down approach where success is measured by the wrong metrics. You know what's ironic? Indian Railways proudly announces that these lines are 100% electrified. But what good is green infrastructure if nobody can use it?
That's quite a sobering assessment. Do you see any potential for change?
The encouraging thing is that local communities haven't given up. They're organizing, pushing for change, and their demands are remarkably modest. Just two MEMU services each way during peak hours would transform daily life for thousands. It's not about massive new investments. It's about making what we already have work for the people it was meant to serve.
So essentially, we're looking at a perfect case study of how not to approach infrastructure development.
Exactly. Because right now these communities are stuck watching billion rupee trains zoom past while their basic transportation needs go unmet. It's a powerful reminder that progress isn't just about building impressive things. It's about building things that actually serve the people who need them most. Hello, rail fans. Welcome back to the channel Palakkad Roads and Rails. And today we have something truly special and rare for you. If you're a train enthusiast, get ready to witness an exceptional sighting, one that doesn't happen often, especially in this part of India, Kerala state, down south. Here we are at Mankara railway station in Kerala, a quiet little stop on the busy Palakkad railway line. But today, this peaceful station is about to witness something truly unique. And there it is. Not just one, but two WCAM 3 locomotives leading a massive freight train through the station. These beauties, Loco number 21892 and Loco number 21894, belong to the Kalyan Electric Loco Shed, kind, in Maharashtra. And that, my friends, is exactly why this is such a rare moment. Now, here's something you might not know. The WCAM 3 class locomotives were exclusively assigned to the Kalyan Loco Shed, meaning you won't find them just anywhere in India. Seeing one this far south in Kerala, that's practically unheard of. These locomotives were manufactured by Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited, BHL, and are classified as WAG 7M, an upgraded version of the classic WCAM 3S. Sporting their iconic yellow-blue livery with red lining. These machines are a true piece of railway history in motion. And it's not just about the locos. This freight train is massive, consisting of two powerful WCAM 3 locomotives, 42 fully loaded wagons, and one caboose. That's a lot of horsepower rolling down the tracks. What an absolute treat for rail fans. Have you ever spotted a WCAM 3 outside Maharashtra? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you love train spotting and rare locomotive sightings. Hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more incredible Indian Railways moments. Until next time, happy rail fanning. Hello and welcome to the Palakkad Roads and Rails channel. Today we're at Collingwood Railway Station in Palakkad district of Kerala, India. In June 2023, Collingwood, a picturesque village in Kerala's Palakkad district, gained significant attention following a tweet by industrialist Anand Mahindra. He shared a list highlighting India's 10 most beautiful villages, which included Collingwood, and expressed his admiration by stating, "This beauty around us just left me speechless. My bucket list for travel in India now overflows." This endorsement led to a surge in tourism to Collingwood, as travelers were eager to experience its serene landscapes and cultural heritage. However, the influx of visitors also brought challenges, including concerns about over-tourism and environmental impact. Local authorities and residents emphasized the need for responsible tourism practices to preserve the village's natural beauty and tranquility. Nestled in the serene landscapes of Palakkad district, Collingwood railway station is a small but significant stop on Kerala's railway map. Serving the historic town of Collingwood, known for its royal heritage and rustic charm, this station is a gateway to the culture and calm of rural Kerala. Located on the Palakkad-Pollachi railway line, Collingwood station once played an important role in connecting Kerala to the neighboring state of Tamil Nadu. The line was originally laid as a meter gauge track and was closed for gauge conversion and upgrades for many years. After much anticipation and delay, train services resumed in 2015 with a broad gauge breathing new life into the long silent tracks. The station itself is modest with 2 platforms and limited facilities, but what it lacks in scale, it makes up for in character. Surrounded by lush greenery and framed by the distant hills of the Western Ghats, Collingwood station offers a peaceful rural setting, unlike the usual hustle of city terminals. Although currently served by only 2 passenger trains, the station holds promise. With growing interest in regional tourism, including farm stays and heritage trails, Collingwood railway station could soon witness increased footfall, welcoming travelers who seek the slower, scenic routes of Kerala. Whether you're heading to explore the nearby Kolingot Palace, experience the annual temple festivals, or just pass through on a quiet countryside ride, this little station invites you to pause, breathe in the fresh air, and enjoy the rhythm of life on the rails. Welcome to Palakkad Roads and Rails. You're watching the Coimbatore Shoranur MEMO arriving, halting and departing Walayar in Kerala. This MEMU runs about 100 kilometers in approximately 2 hours 35 minutes with multiple halts connecting Tamil Nadu and Kerala. From Coimbatore Junction, the train stops at Podanur, Madukarai, Ettimadai, Walayar, Kanjikode, Palakkad Junction, Parli, Mankarai, Lakiti, Palakpuram, Ottapalam, Mananur, and finally Shoranur Junction. MEMUs draw power from overhead lines, are built for short to medium distances, and are more versatile than EMUs, great for daily commuters across this belt. Don't miss the ending. Heavy rains start right as the train departs Walayar, adding a dramatic finale. If you enjoy real railway moments, please like, comment, and subscribe to Palakkad Roads and Rails. Your suggestions, positive or critical, are always welcome.
Passing right.
വിളിച്ചപ്പോ വീട്ടിൽ വന്ന് തീ പറഞ്ഞു. ആദ്യത്തപ്പം പോണു കാറ്റോടി പോയാ രജിത് തന്നെ നേരത്തെ ഇല്ലായിരുന്നു. ഇത് രണ്ടാമത് കൂടെ അവിടെ ഇരുന്നു പറയുന്നുണ്ട്. പിള്ളേർക്ക് പറയുക രാവിലെ ഞാൻ നാളേക്ക് ചൂടും കേട്ടാ പറഞ്ഞു, കുഴിക്കാ പറഞ്ഞു.